Hi, welcome or a welcome back. Hi, this is the Nubian Review coming in with my quarter two challenges. Okay, so let's go back a little. If you haven't seen my quarter one challenges, I encourage you to go back and look at the videos for all of my 2026 challenges because there are so many. But two in particular challenges I want to share with you today, which I think I'm going to share these two going forward together are my quarterly challenges. So every quarter, I wanted to challenge myself to do a vlog as well as read a mammoth book. Now, um, yeah, and so sometimes the mammoth books I choose to pull can be dense and a slow read. And trust me, I don't have a problem with a slow read. Matter of fact, I am still reading my book Frontier from quarter one currently why I'm going to do this challenge. But the only reason why I'm pushing forward is for two reasons. One is that I want to hold myself to keep pushing forward to reading my quarter one book, which is definitely an interesting read, a read about the Xhosa tribe in Africa, is rise and decline. And so I will be talking more about that in my quarter one wrap ups, and I will share a little bit more details with you on that. But yet, I want to forge on and do the quarter two challenge. So I had to think of ways in order for me to um, just be consistent, but yet move forward. So the first book I'm going to introduce is my quarter two Mammoth Challenge, which is The World by Simeon Simbag Montefiore. And this gives the conversation about the world from various all over the world from various ethnic groups. A little bit about the ethnic groups, their origins, and so it weaves the story of the world, the global world. And I started reading this book, I want to say about 2 years ago, and I never finished it. I downloaded the audio, didn't care for it. But I'm going to listen to the audio and I'm going to do an immersive read. So this would definitely help me push it along. So I'm re-challenging myself because I would like to say I DNF'd this book, but I really didn't DNF it. I just think that at the time when I was trying to read it, there was a lot going on. And so I want to try to challenge myself this quarter two, to get this done. And I'm feeling optimistic about this. So once again, The World by Simbag by Sim by Simon. I said Simeon. Simon Simbag Montefiore. He is also the author of two other books. One is Jerusalem, and what is the other one? There's a third one. Jerusalem, and let me see. Well, I have two of them. I have three of them. One of them is Jerusalem, the biography, and the Romanovs. I acquired both of those, so I do have those in my collection. I would like to get his catalog of his nonfiction books because he does both fiction and nonfiction. So let me put a stamp on that. But yeah, he definitely talks about the history of the world, not just one country, but the world. So mostly European history. Nevertheless, the second one I'm going to introduce to you is my quarter two um, reading vlog. So that will be the U.S. Army in the Pacific War, 1941 to 1943, what we known as World War II. World Fire and Gratitude and Fortitude by John C. McNamara. Um, I've been wanting to read this book for a while, and so I just decided quarter two, the end of quarter two would be June. And so that gets us around Memorial Holiday, which is the holiday for our fallen soldiers. I'm going to get into a whole history about Memorial's Day when I do this review, but this is my quarter two reading challenge. And so I am looking forward to reading this, but also, look forward to other recommendations, in parallel to this particular category. As we are looking to understand war, and what drives us to war, I think this would be an interesting book to definitely open up the conversations that we must have to understand. Um, Sometimes there's just no need for war. And that's just how I feel. Okay, so in saying that, those are my quarter two challenges. And so I look forward to engaging you guys down the line with my quarter two reads and hope that you'll be around to see it. But until then, if you have any questions, let's continue the conversation in the comments. And so I hope I see you in my next video. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, you guys. Bye bye.